Keeper one of the most disappointing horror movies of 2025? I've seen people say that, but it does not crack anywhere near the top 5 or 10 for me. Here are the top 4 most disappointing horror movies to me from 2025. Keyword disappointing, not worst. The first movie that came out this year that I thought was wildly disappointing was Wolfman. I just think Wolfman had the potential to be better with Lee Vanell at the helm. I like what he did with the Invisible Man, so I was expecting something really fun here too, but it kind of felt like it had a lot of producer interference, perhaps. I didn't like that it essentially just became a weird break-in story, and I do think that there are some cool elements at its core here, like what they try and do with Sound and Vision as he's going through the transformation, but unfortunately it's just not enough. Next, I'd say The Woman in the Yard. I thought this one had like a pretty creepy trailer, but unfortunately, I despised this movie. I thought that the thematic storyline was rather disappointing and quite sinister when you think about the open ending. I thought that the movie was lit very poorly. It was very, very dark, especially in those scenes in the attic. You almost can't see what's happening whatsoever. And I thought the pacing was painfully slow and not in like a fun, slow burn way. Ultimately, I think Danielle Deadwyler was doing a great job with what she was given, but she deserved better from this film. Next, I would say Him. I think I expected better because obviously Jordan Peele's name was attached as a producer, so for him to want to produce this movie, I guess I expected something greater than what we got. Ultimately, my biggest issue with this movie is I don't think it digs into its subject matter well enough. I think it makes all of these like surface level critiques, and it doesn't really do enough to dive in deep the way that the subject matter deserved. But I did think Marlon Wayans' performance was super fun. I had a lot of fun watching this movie, so it's definitely not the worst offender to me. And finally, I will say Bone Lake. I know a lot of people liked this one a lot. I think it's fun, but I don't think it lives up to its premise that it was advertised as. It's just not sexy or fun enough for the name of the movie, Bone Lake. I don't find any of the characters particularly sympathetic. And ultimately, I just kind of found the storyline of this one a bit generic. What was your most disappointing film of 2025? Let us know in the comments and make sure to follow along for more horror content.